Yo, yo, what's up, guys? This is Girl Bree at Skulls and Bones 444. Um, just want to say if you're new to my channel, thank you. But if not, thank you for coming back. Um, all the new likes and subscriptions are awesome. And I've got attention now from the UK and Australia. Pretty soon the channel will not be Skulls and Bones 444. I have the name. It's very creative and it's going to be a surprise. I already made recordings about this, so go pay attention to that. Um, if I haven't said so, this is for Taurus. Okay? Taurus. Pay attention to all the animals and synchronicities and plants that you're seeing. In my other recording, I said I've been seeing a lot of butterflies, which are beautiful. 55 on the timer, y'all could be seeing that. um 55 or 555, or someone could have a life path number 5 or born on the 5th of the month, whatever. Anyways, working on that new channel and shit, and sorry. Ugh, it happens. Just be patient. Okay, Taurus. My moon sign isn't Taurus. Y'all need to go look up your birth charts really bad. And the other readers have been emphasizing that too. Here we go. Taurus. Taurus, Taurus. Sounds like lightning. Forgot to go thunder breathe. Somebody doesn't like it that I am giving out information. Oh well. Taurus, my Taurus. Two more shuffles. This one. Wow, two, three, four on the timer. Things are happening very fast, like a domino effect. Ah, wow, my phone just went ding. Yeah, you're right. Main message here is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Yep, this is a dark, nasty witch who, this is the karmic feminine. This is the divine masculine's karmic. She is pissed. Pissed. And she's been the one stomping on your money for a very long time. Just like your karmic's karmic was, but I'm sensing that it's definitely much more of the masculine's karmic. I just heard, but I need money to live. I don't care. Has lied and stolen so much shit that it's ridiculous. She has attempted to steal money or other tangible things from the masculine. And if there was some kind of, wow, 434 on the timer. If there was any like financial inheritance you were supposed to get from a passed on loved one, 444 on the timer, she and your karmic and a few other people, some way, somehow, were able to get their hands on it. It's gone, guys. But hey, that means that bitch, you going to court. All right, what else? Whoa. Oh wow. Hold on. There are messages for damn sure. The masculine ain't playing. The feminines, you guys are standing your ground no matter what. You're not a fucking doormat. And if you have to go to court, there's gonna be some people that reach out to you, whether, I mean, coming to your fucking door, like having the balls to come to your door, or reaching out to you like social media, texting, whatever, because they're gonna try compromise with you and pay you off so you don't take them to court. Fuck that. And everybody is in spiritual court as well, except for the masculine and feminine. Ah, wow. Something's telling me to just take one more. Wow. I am amazed over here. The sun, 808 on the timer as I say this. The next one here, we have the sun in reversed. There is no happiness for anybody here except for this reunion, the feminine and masculine here. And somebody has been trying to keep secrets hidden because if the sun was upright, then, things have been illuminated. The sun reversed. Someone's still trying to hide some shit. Oh, this could be the masculine hiding his plans. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Look at you, Queen of Cups. You're a sweetheart. A fucking sweetheart. But and you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart, and so does your masculine. But I've noticed it's like just regardless if you got Pisces in your chart or not, but like I said, this reading is for Taurus. People like to fuck with y'all a lot, take advantage of you guys a lot. 9:59 on the timer. And you don't know when to put your foot down until you've had it. And then crossing it, you have temperance. Somebody here, because temperance is actually a twin flame card, but it's talking about using your logic and your intuition. But since it's this way, I'm gonna definitely get clarifying cards like I always do. Okay. What is the Queen of Cups with the Temperance? Actually, I was gonna try and do it the fancy way. Yeah, no. Shit would be all over the place. Oh, okay. Well, Six of Wands upright. That's total victory. Total victory. And it's not just with, you've had the victory with the spiritual warfare already, and you've gotten your victory with getting your freedom back. Then you have the Seven of Wands reversed. Somebody, how do I say this? Somebody was able to get themselves out of a pickle. Because when it's upright, because in this picture here, you've got all these nasty cobwebs and crap with spiders, which, by the way, y'all could be seeing spiders too. When it's up, it means that you're caught in a web of crap, of trouble, but you're not. You managed to get yourself out of a web of trouble, which is awesome. It could be out of a web of trouble of karmics trying to get you to go to jail some way, somehow. 1313 on the timer. Hmm. The Page of Cups, right? This is a phony offer of love. Okay, this is the karmic with the temperance, yeah. Not using their logic or their intuition. And they're just like rushing around like a chicken with their head cut off, man. Wow, this shit. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The King of Wands upright. This is a characteristic of your masculine. He don't take no shit. Nope. When he's on the move, he's on the move, and he likes just if you give him a project, I mean, he'll work himself to death without taking any breaks. 1441 on the timer when I said that. Just a motivated person, determined, likes to make their money the good old-fashioned way. Okay, the Lover's reversed here. Oh, okay. Because the Lover's Reverse, it talks about a pair, partners that don't work out. Then it also can talk about a business relationship here that didn't work out either. Karmic, see, the Karmic definitely wanted to be lovers with you. And whatever project you've got up your sleeve, because they know you got something up your sleeve. They're not stupid. They've been getting readings on you. 1555 on the timer. They actually have had the thought to try to find some way to woo you into help. Fuck that. I'm gonna copy your ideas and take it for themselves and the money. Because I've got a good feeling that this karmic has already copied my channel and could be trying to pretend to be a reader and then selling videos to make money out of it. Well, regardless, you've got the victory because you're somebody. A lot of you guys could be natural witches, all right? And you're a masculine natural wizard. You know how to use both your logic and your intuition at the same time, unlike this fucker. This Page of Cups upright, the Six of Wands upright, victory, okay? Outsmarted him with the Seven of Wands reversed, with even thinking that he's got a chance to work with you with the Lovers in reverse in the business proposition. Even try to play mental mind games here because that's what he's famous for, mental mind games and illusions. You have the Two of Swords upright. This talks about trying to create confusion. You know, someone being blindfolded. In a regular deck, it talks about somebody being blindfolded and holding two swords because there's communication from two sides of the spectrum, but not being able to see the situation really for what it is. Pride, been using the karmic feminine to try to confuse you. Hold on. Wow. Because no, this is kind of confusing right here because this karmic feminine, she's really, really going at it with spell work. Create an illusion that she's not in any hot water per se, and that she's the real feminine to this masculine right here, King of Wands upright. No, no, sweetheart, that is not true. No. And the masculine knows better. He sees, he observes, And this karmic feminine talks so much, and the more you talk, the more you give shit away. Well, she gave herself up, alright. Yep. Page of Swords upright. Set up. It's some little smuck that is gonna be sent the masculine's way to try and throw his ass off of what he wants to do with his not only the love life but with his life in general. 2055 on the timer, and this masculine's gonna look at him like, are you fucking retarded? Like, for real, no, like, you must have some issues, and I know who sent you. And then you have the devil in reverse, which is awesome. You do not have any devil energy in your energy, and neither does the masculine. Even though this karmic feminine is trying to confuse him and create more illusions, and he's like, no, fuck you. He's like, I don't want to live the same lifestyle that I used to. I'm done. I had my fun, there was and all kinds of casual sex, drinking, partying, whatever, and the feminine, she's no angel, partied and all that shit too, but after a while, you start to look at yourself, 20 to 11 on the timer. You start to look at yourself and the things that you're doing and wondering, is this really healthy for me, or um if I were to, if the cops were ever to come and arrest my friends, whatever, am I gonna get arrested too? Like, guilty by association shit. But, and there's nothing wrong with partying in moderation. These people don't know that. Okay, you and the masculine have learned that. 2255 on the timer. Here's the high priestess in reversed. The karmic feminine, because I mean, she's right here underneath the King of Wands, and yeah, the King of Wands upright. The amount of black magic that she did on both y'all, Taurus feminine, Taurus masculine, it's ridiculous. And in her mind, once she discovered that, you're very powerful too, she got into a secret competition with you over the masculine. Like, let's see who's gonna win the masculine over. You don't stand a chance, bitch. Yeah, no. And it's weird because your karmic was also in secret competition with the masculine about let's see who's gonna win over the divine feminine. It's like, you retarded. Ay, ay, ay. The Three of Wands upright. Gifts and rewards are definitely coming in. It's about time. It's been a long time in the making. Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, of course. That is the masculine's karmic. Right here. Wow. She's right next to the high priestess in reverse, too. She's the one causing illusions, but you're done and over with, bitch. Game over. Public humiliation. It's like the feminine and the masculine. They know that what they want, it's coming through, and it ain't this bitch. Publicly humiliated. I mean, the masculine chewed her the fuck out. And I'm not gonna lie, like I've said before, there was one time in a video where I gave myself permission to roast karmic feminine and the karmic masculine. Other than that, I have never talked shit or done or did any curses and hexes. The world reversed. There is no new cycle for her. Her toxic cycle of living, it's just gonna continue. She loves the partying lifestyle. She loves being on the dark side constantly. Masculine is really, really shocked by how cruel she is. The full reversed, yeah. Somebody not thinking their shit through. Just like, I mean, it's like jumping off of a cliff without a fucking parachute. Not thinking at all. Someone taking stupid risk, and that's the Emperor in reverse right here. Like, and yeah, remember what I said with the whole karmic feminine, fucking around with both the masculine and the karmic. Mm-hmm. Like a nymphomaniac. Mm-hmm. Over here, once again, Queen of Pentacles reversed. And this masculine, because with the world reversed, not only is the karmic feminine gonna constantly be living a lifestyle of toxicity and karma, but this masculine has got to close the karmic cycle with that karmic feminine, which I believe he has. If not, it's gonna happen soon. So the hanged man upright. This is being persecuted, okay? Public humiliation for all your wrongdoings. And it's funny how you've got a blonde person there, and then you've got a brunette person there. Karmic could have long blonde hair, and the karmic feminine could have brunette hair. People are actually in shock that Those two were behind the scenes. Well, no, excuse me. Excuse me. Everybody and their mother knew that the karmic masculine was fucked up. Something ain't right in the brain. And the Queen of Pentacles, conniving bitch. A very sneaky and conniving bitch. And, letting out details here and there about the secrets that she knew, but never full 30, 40 on the timer when I said that, but never fully giving herself up until the last minute, because I mean, things, it's all fucking hilarious. 30, 50 on the timer. Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter what the Fool does, the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles does. They're being persecuted, and a choice has been made. The karmic masculine doesn't get you, alright? Karmic feminine doesn't get the masculine. And you have the Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, for this Fool, which is the same shit as this karmic, no rest, and neither will the karmic feminine get any rest. Because they know they in big fucking trouble. And they're being haunted by demonic entities that they conjured up and can't send back. And if you've got any passed on loved ones, you best believe that they're haunting them too. King of Pentacles upright. This is characteristic of your masculine. That's awesome. And right below, yeah, Queen of Pentacles reversed, yeah. But this is a characteristic of your masculine. Works hard, knows how to save, knows how to budget, knows how to save money in between paychecks and shit, unlike the karmic. Um, Strength in reverse is the next message. The strength card, is definitely a Leo card, and like I've said before, many readings, this karmic masculine is a Leo and has no inner strength, lost inner strength to keep on going with this, but also internally doesn't have the internal strength to face inner demons. 33:44 on the timer. Let me check the fucking animals. Right. Oh shit. 33:55 on the timer. Anyways, here we go. Three of Swords reversed. No heartbreak. Yeah, both you and the masculine have healed your heart chakra, because they tried to close the coven, especially the karmics. They tried to close up your heart chakras, making the feminine think that she'll never find love again and that the masculine wasn't coming back, because she's always known in her heart that he's the one. Because look right here, you have the Two of Cups upright. That's your match. Two of Cups right there. The Five of Wands upright. This is arguments, conflicts of all sorts. I think the karmic is pissed off that the feminine is not heartbroken over him. And the karmic feminine could think the same way, that she's pissed off that the masculine's not about her. 35, 30 on timer. Excuse me, 35:53 on the timer. I was laughing. I think that these arguments and all this conflict, number one, it's between the masculine and the karmic feminine. Because, I mean, he's pissed off because, I mean, he knows what she's done, that she took a part in breaking y'all up. And I just heard, but don't you love me? No, I don't love you. It's like, you're just a side piece, bitch. And I also feel like this is arguments about the huge social circle, aka the coven, that's arguing with the masculine about his choice of love. And it's like, it's either us or it's her, and he's like, it's her. Let's see what more we can get. Ooh, King of Cups reversed. Who would have thought? Son of a bitch. That's the karmic. No empathy, like I've said numerous times. This person is just like a soulless being. Like, soulless heart of a human being. Has no fucking heart, has no soul whatsoever. Six of Swords upright. You guys are moving on to calmer waters. The Hermit upright. This talks about being in hermit mode. Obviously, hermit, like in a cave, and just doing a lot of self evaluation. The feminines have already done their self evaluation and they're ready to come out of hermit mode. I mean, it used to be quite the social butterfly until the isolation spells were done. But the masculine, you know, he had to really think about the risks and consequences of his choices. It was like he really felt like he was in a pickle between love and friendship, but I mean, as he's discovered these crazy ass people, doesn't want anything to do with them. But also, number two, never fell out of love with the feminine either. Even though he didn't act like it. Like, if y'all ever cross paths, could have been rude to you, acted like he didn't give a shit, and that was just to put up a front. And there are plenty of times where when other people, could have asked, whoa, how do you feel about so and so? And it's like, I've moved on. Once I heard about this, X, Y, and Z, whatever, oh, I immediately moved on. I never thought she'd be that type of person, shit like that, but no, not anymore. Mm-mm. The hand you see here, it's funny. The hand, remember the part of the movie where the zombie comes out? I see 41:14 on the timer. The hand coming out. It's like, excuse me. I got something to say and I don't give a shit whether y'all like it or not. Page of Wands reversed. Somebody here with an idea, a small idea, but it's failing. Or this could talk about a small idea that the masculine has when it comes to y'all, but keeping it under wraps is what it is. Being very secretive about it. Seven of Pentacles upright, getting the fruits of your labor. Mm-hmm. There's a plan, all right, and it's gonna work out. Getting the fruits of your labor. 10 of Cups reversed. I see the 10 of Cups reversed more as the masculine having a huge falling out with this whole karmic family and not giving a shit. And this whole karmic family is also having a big ass fallout too. Because there were just so many lies, manipulation, people lying on each other, manipulating each other, having secret affairs, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, but that ain't no family to me. Knight of Swords reversed. Someone coming through to give information, the wrong information. This is the karmic. I mean, rushing in through to try to give lies and the wrong information about the feminine to prevent your 10 of Cups as well. So the 10 of Cups talks about you wanting your happy family. Okay, it is masculine that is falling out. with the karmic family. The karmic family itself falling out with each other. And this karmic family definitely falling out with the Knight of Swords reverse because nothing but lies, pa carajo, just lies, 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 lies. And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up already, man. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Everything. All the money, all the money that they stole or gave you such a hard time. 45, 54 on the timer. All the curses from you trying really hard to make money but it not working, and then if there was any money that was left over to you, all of that shit was taken, but it's coming back. Especially too if it was a house. But hopefully those fuckers didn't burn it. Because some people in the coven were living in it if there was a house. And it's like, well, if we can't have it, then neither can she. Fuego. Judgment. Reversed. Yep. They're trying to hide from their judgment. Man, they've been trying to steal your destiny for the longest time. Because they know that you've got a bright future ahead of you, Taurus. But they're trying to escape from their judgment, which is already, it's been here, and it ain't gonna stop anytime soon. Well, there's arguing and conflict everywhere behind the scenes. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, man. Oh my God. This is in a regular deck. This is a picture of a woman who her personality is like a horror, man. She's not self-sufficient. She's not independent. Drug addict, could be an alcoholic, could have kids and be a shitty mother. Doesn't deserve to have kids. Oh my God, hell no. This is the karmic feminine who has wanted a family with the masculine. But the masculine's, hell no. I don't want a family with your ass. I've always wanted a family with the feminine. Justice. You get your justice. Final, it's like beautiful. Thank you. Oh, look. Page of Pentacles upright. Y'all got a small idea, okay? A small idea of a project here that 48, 58 on the timer. If you're keeping it under wraps, good for you. Don't say shit until the reunion because the masculine's gonna help you. You guys are gonna be a power couple despite all this conflict going on in the background. You know, Ace Pentacles upright. That is your justice. Like the divine and archangels, in a regular deck, it would show a hand like this coming out from the heavens, saying, here you go, my child. The marriage and the house and the kids and the career that you've always wanted. Here you go. How nice. Qué bueno. I hope y'all are still with me. Yeah, the Knight of Pumpkins reversed. This knight is the slowest one in the whole deck. But this is not a good Knight Pentacles. Just totally observes. Very calculated, just wants to know how he can use people. And look where it got you. Nowheres. Except for the Five of Pentacles upright. Out in the poorhouse, the popo house, out in the cold. Spiritually, emotionally, physically, because you have no place to go except, I swear to God, I keep seeing a fucking white truck that he's living in. And like all he can do, it's prostitution to make money for food. Abandon all of his parental rights. Because, I mean, you got a kid and shitty ass excuse for a father. You've got the Seven of Cups reversed. Illusions have been broken. The illusions, the mental mind illusions, and energy manipulation to cause confusion between the how do I say, trying to confuse the masculine into thinking that the karmic was his, and then trying to confuse the feminine into thinking that the karmic was hers. It's ratatata fucking circle. Well, guess what? The curse is broken. It's been broken now. Trust me. Illusions are done. You are done. Game over. Okay. Six of Pentacles upright. They're getting your payouts, your level outs, man. What you rightfully deserve. It's think of the scales in Libra. That's exactly what the fuck this is. And then the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is the false offer of love. Oh yeah, yeah. Just go away. Just go away. But you know what? You have the Nine of Swords upright, which means your ass can't sleep well at night because you know that you're in a shit world of trouble. Hmm. You know that your ass is in a shit world of trouble. Let's see what the fuck else we get. You have the Seven of Swords upright. This totally caught with the illusions that they were causing. Totally caught with the illusions that they were causing. Because they wanted to come off as the Knight of Cups. But the Knight of Cups is in reverse. Trying to be sneaky, but no. Nope. And everybody knows. Everybody knows, and Public humiliation, too. Can't sleep well at night. They know the clink clink and the slammer's coming. What did I say? The sun in reversed. No happiness. And trying to hide some shit. All I'm gonna say is that the masculine is very methodical and practical when planning shit, keeping it a surprise. I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm not gonna ruin shit, no. 5 of Cups upright. A project. This death magic project. It didn't work. Somebody's gotta walk away, which obviously is this Knight of Cups reversed. And I mean, and it's not just walking away from the project and the karmic family, but it's walking away with the authorities. And you have the Eight of Wands upright. Shit's moving very fast. He's going to jail if he hasn't already. This also talks about creativity. This masculine is very creative and on his toes. Oh, Eight of Cups reverse. Yes, this is walking away. The masculine being so smart and walking away from the karmic feminine and the rest of the shenanigan bullshit over here and going back home, you know. Mama, I'm coming home. Oh, and you have the Ace of Cups reversed. Well, meanwhile, somebody's crying their ass off out of depression, total damn drunk, the whole nine. Oh my god. 9 of Cups, right here. Everything that you've been manifesting, it's coming. It's coming. You ain't got shit to worry about. And the Four of Pentacles upright. This karmic actually thought that they owned the feminine. Hell no. And the karmic feminine thought that she owned the masculine. No. No, not property. No. Go drink, like, cry a fucking river, Timberlake. Jesus. King of Swords upright. Wow. Yup, somebody. This is the masculine speaking their truth. Awesome. Oh shit, and look, you have the Queen of Swords upright. That's your characteristic. It's a match right there. That's awesome. That is very, very, very awesome. I'm doing pretty good on time. Even when I have the new channel, get ready. And I can already tell you right now. Yeah, the magician in reversed. That is the, the dark wizard, which is the karmic. Yeah. Yeah, they were involved. Both karmics were involved with the Three of Pentacles, which was supposed to be a group project. Mm-hmm. With a best friend. That project worked with splitting y'all up. Mm-hmm. Three of Cups reversed. There was no celebration at this point in time. Mm-mm. No. Hey, I got a feeling, the Three of Cups reversed. This best friend is definitely, I don't know, like hiding on the sidelines somewhere, hoping that he doesn't get caught. But it's like, bitch, you already have been caught because there's no doubt in my mind, y'all, that this best friend of yours, who could have long blonde hair too, is the one who told the nastiest secret to the masculine, and that was a deal breaker for him, and to make him fall out of love with you. And then the Four of Cups upright, my best friend was thinking twice really hard, but needed the money. Money is a very powerful thing, guys. Yup. And there was a lot of money that they offered him, and he needed it. And yeah, took it. Didn't want to be known, but bitch, we know who you are. And that person is very musically inclined too, and a lot of Satanists in his band too. Anyways, Knight of Wands upright. Oh, someone taking action here. Mhm. Hold on. Let's see. Someone taking action. The masculine knows you gotta move. It's like either shit or get off the pot. Come on, let's go. You gotta move. As you also have the Nine of Wands upright. Give me a second. Because with the 10 of Wands up here, talks about karma. The masculine had karmic debt to pay, and that was to miss you. That's what that was about. And not having happiness, the Four of Wands with you. That's what was going on. The Five of Swords upright. Someone coming up with a strategy. Someone coming up with a strategy. And it's like to redeem themselves. That's what I just heard. To redeem themselves because they know they fucked up. And they had to pay the price for it. But redeeming themselves, transformation, that's death. But, whew, damn, guys. Sorry. Death, you're shedding old layers of skin, man, like a snake. You're not the same person that you used to be, you know? But you're not a shitty person. It's just all the old bad habits, you've let them go. And so has the masculine. That was karmic debt to pay off and to miss you because they didn't have you. Then you have the Hierophant reversed right there. Secret society, which we all know by now is the coven. Okay, and the masculine associated himself with these people. Not sure. Okay, I want to say 50-50 here because not a full-blown Satanist. Abso-fucking-lutely not. And the divine and the archangels would not let that shit happen. They were just a retard that did play a part of talking shit about you because they're an idiot, wanted to fit in. And the Aquarius full moon. Aquarius talks a lot about whether you're doing something to fit in or if you're doing it because you want to. And did some magic too. But I mean, they got their karma. They did. They had to pay. And when you dated the karmic masculine, they wanted you to convert and join, and you're like, not no, but hell no. And somebody from the coven tried to get the masculine to convert as well, and he's like, no, no, no. Queen of Swords upright. Like I said, that's you telling the fucking truth about the society. You have the Ace of Swords reversed, which it's really great news, for you and, masculine. Somebody definitely broke the ice here for sure. Okay? It's shitty news for the coven and, oh well. Well, since you guys are no longer associated with this society, look, your Six of Cups upright is right there. That is your masculine that you had a long-term relationship with. Even talked about marriage before other people stuck their nose in y'all's business out of jealousy and fuck them. Coming back, so much nostalgia. The Tower card upright. Expect the unexpected. I really do believe that this right here is talking about moving in together very soon, like on a whim, because the Tower card is fast. It's let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, we ain't got time to waste. And it's like you're gonna be shocked, like, whoa, I didn't expect that. But look, after this, the Wheel of Fortune upright. Y'all's chapter, the book moves on to the next chapter of life. Happiness. Ay, qué bueno. Oh, yeah. Get what you've been asking for with this. Oh, and the moon reversed. Secrets and mysteries coming out. Without a doubt. Karmic feminine. Mm-hmm. Of what her plan was. Ace of Wands reversed, but I mean the plan went to total shit. Because you're the star. You are the star. You're fucking innocent. Everybody else, but especially this bitch here, the karmic feminine, tried to make you look like an ass. Everyone made you look like a monster, but in reality, you're the star, honey. And you could be in the limelight. Two of Pentacles upright. Things in your life evening out. Y'all could be seeing 222. The Empress upright. This is you, honey. Eight of Pentacles upright. Lots of hard work. You worked your ass off to get where you're at now. And the masculine's putting in a lot of hard work with this secret precious surprise. Okay, the Ten of Swords upright. Betrayal. I mean, you were betrayed by everybody, including your masculine, and you're gonna find out about another betrayal. You will be in tears, but by this point, it's like who gives a shit? Yeah, like if you had known back then when it happened immediately, you would have been like, oh hell no. But your love is still there for each other. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's just time to forgive, move on. It ain't worth it. And had to work really hard. Okay, gonna have to work really, really, really hard to make up for this betrayal. That's what the hell that's about. You know? and the Chariot and reversed. Okay. Slow moving, but also shit coming to an end. Hear me out. All of this coven shit, it's done, it's over with. They cannot move on with you. But when it comes to slow movement, um, y'all are moving in fast, yes. But slow movement when it comes to gaining respect, trust, and shit. That's what that's about. Wow. Hmm. And so many plot twists and turns and crap, and that's just because, with each plan and strategy the Coven and the Karmics had, you outsmarted them, man. And they were just like, how the fuck is she doing this? And it was because y'all, healers, natural witches, you guys, star seeds, light workers, and you could just feel like there was some bad juju going on up in the air. Like, mm-mm. And a lot of you guys are in tuned with the moon cycles. So whenever there was, especially the full moon, man, whenever the full moon came around, y'all were like, something not right, Lucy. Something not right. And then some kind of curse, and the side effect of it came. Now that's before you knew what the hell was going on. Once you figured shit out, you're like, hey, you're funny, because I'm smarter than you think. You're not gonna insult my intelligence. Alright, let's see what we got, Taurus, for the moon. And then with the love oracles, and I will let you guys go. I am doing really good on timing so far. Besides a few breaks. Oh, fuck it. Get me some more damn water, actually. Back. The song that came to my mind was It's a time for the season for loving. 70 song or 60 song. It's the time for the season for loving. Yeah, okay. Taurus. And I think there's someone in the band who plays a keyboard? I don't know, something from the 60s and 70s. Taurus. Last shuffle. I don't know why I just sensed this, but I heard Aries like maybe you or your masculine could have Aries somewhere in their chart too. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay. Hear me out. Whenever I have seen this card come out, it's a matter of you're not in trouble. You guys are not in trouble. Nothing will come of this situation. For the opposition, nothing good will come of the situation. Still gonna pull out. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is in Taurus. I keep sensing it's the feminine who has a fucking plan for the future that she's been trying to build up for the longest time, but just can't because she's always been thrown back 10 steps. But your masculine's gonna help you with changing the blueprint a bit, so that, because a practical idea, you gotta think of what the hell you're gonna need for your project. So, you might have to make adjustments to a blueprint. 2141 on the timer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Oh, it sure does. I know. Personal issue reaches resolution with, it's not just the karmic feminine realizing that she's a dumbass and that the masculine never wanted her, but also personal issue with these people trying to uh stop any communication from happening. And somebody has broken the ice here in communication. Get over it. It's a time for healing. Oh yeah, because it's just the struggles have been real. Bring love into the situation, no matter how pissed off you are. If these people get in your face and shit, back it up, man. Like, get out of my face. I'm not handling this shit with arguments and conflict and or physical fights, whatever. No, 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 no. Be diplomatic. And they're gonna be like, what? You're not gonna fight me? You're not gonna what? Yeah, because you know what? You're more mature than that bullshit. I don't know about y'all, but it's like graduated from high school already. Luck is on your side. Balance spirituality and practicality. Yes. Y'all need to meditate and be practical, but remember, sometimes when you're like overly practical, you can start overthinking and you don't want to do that. The energy is gaining momentum. For closing up all of these karmic cycles. Have faith in your dreams. You goddamn right. Whatever dreams you've got for your future, don't give up. No matter, you guys have been struggling and trying so hard, the feminines have, and do not give up on your dreams. And especially when it comes to love, too. They wanted you to give up and think that that's it, you're alone forever, and that Oh, the masculine's just gonna be a player forever. No. Prosperity lies ahead. We got a Taurus on the card. The answers you need are coming. Oh, yeah. The answers that you guys have been waiting for. Not just the feminine, because let me tell you what, the feminines, y'all have been playing Sherlock Holmes. 25-25 on the timer when I said that. You guys have been playing some serious Sherlock Holmes on this whole scenario. You had to, I mean, figure out very fast with the type of magic they were using, who was involved, setups, all of it. Y'all had to, I mean, y'all figured out that you had magical talents. You had to learn very quickly about protection magic, defensive magic, cord cutting rituals, banishing rituals, all kinds of shit. Okay? And then you're going to hear your masculine's side of the story. They may know a little bit about what happened to you, but not as much as they think. When the communication happens, you're going to be like, whoa, what? Yeah. And this card keeps coming out. You are good enough. Yes, this is for the masculine. Everybody and their mother has constantly been emphasizing that the masculine is not good enough for the feminine. Because, y'all came from different sides of the tracks. Fuck that. It's the yin to the yang. Oh my god. Your hard work is paying off. Absolutely. It's, the feminine, your hard work with putting the pieces of the puzzle together with the stories, and you just have a few bits that are missing, but they're coming. And your hard work with shedding old skin, leaving, old people, places, and things behind. And your masculine been working on himself too. He's he's got a bigger shell up against him when it comes to people that are bullshitters, that are losers. Take time to breathe out. Uh-huh. Learn to just fucking smell the roses, guys. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You're damn right. It's literally like this month. And a little bit maybe in the beginning of September. Okay. But a lot of it this month, yo. Look at the bigger picture. And that is definitely the masculine because unfortunately they were naive because, their loyalty to their friends and shit. This masculine's a very loyal fucker. Someone to have on your side, for sure. Don't let the past hold you back. Absolutely not. Nothing is yet set in stone. This has to do with your plans that, just because you, for example, let's say, you want to get married and you want it to be this certain venue on this certain date, but you can't do it because it's already taken. 29:39 on the timer. Maybe what I said has something to do with it, but you get what I mean. What do you need to release? Expect powerful change. All of these cards have always come out for every sign. The whole collective needs to hear it. Wow. This new moon, man, expect powerful change. A new start is coming. Yup. Show the world the real you, and I cannot make this shit up because it says full moon in Aquarius. And Aquarius, it's a horoscope sign that talks about being your fucking self. I swear to God. Who gives a shit of if people don't like what you're wearing or your hair or makeup, whatever, then bitch, like, turn the other way. Who gives a shit? Believe in the impossible. Yeah, don't give up hope. No. And you're very close to achieving your goal. For the masculine, I want to know, seeing well, you and your loved ones are safe. Yes, always have been. I'm saying, what the hell? See, nothing will come of this situation. Hold your vision. Oh shit. With this last full moon, the moon rituals that they did, it says nothing will come of this situation. Bullshit. Because, like I said before, you guys are safe. You have nothing to worry about. But they don't have shit for them. Nothing good is going to come their way, but hold your vision. They wanted to make you think that nothing will come of your future. Well, a time to give rather than take. They were encouraging the masculine to be selfish. But now the masculine knows that that's not how a real relationship goes. At least a true loving relationship. It's a two-way street. You can't always take, take, take. It's be bold and make the first move. Somebody has already broken the ice. Emotions are running high. The masculine is nervous. But work through your fears, damn it. You got this shit. Step out of your comfort zone. Wow. Hmm. Mm-mm. Okay. My last shit here is gonna be the love oracles. I'll let you go. I hope you guys are still with me and I'm not boring you. And I've been practicing trying to go faster and not be boring. We'll just practice, practicing being on camera and shit, and yet knowing that the whole world is watching you. Okay, Taurus. You and your partner have had chemistry since the very beginning, and you still have chemistry with each other, whether you believe it or not. And let go of control issues. That's the feminines. Man, they're like, when is this situation gonna go my way? And the masculine still could have some control issues. They're definitely in control of their emotions for sure. But it's their time, be bold and be brave. And the women, you just gotta chill out. Kind of like slower than fucking molasses. Taurus. Chemistry once again. It says playfulness. You guys have like this inner youthful side to you. It's not juvenile, it's not immature, it's just like who can run faster, who can climb the hill faster, shit like that. I bet I can roll down the hill faster than you. Okay, you're gonna get more nauseous faster. Taurus. Chemistry again. There is strong magnetic attraction here, guys. Really. And it is safe for you to love. Goes for both the feminine and the masculine. Coven made the feminine feel like no one's ever gonna love you or want you ever again. Especially after we've made you look like a monster. 37:27 on the timer. And unfortunately, like I've said before, this masculine has had a long history of like being a player. 37:47 on the timer. Being a player, short relationships, and toxic relationships. Until you came in and showed them what love was. Let's see. Oh wow. Chemistry again. There is a strong magnetic attraction here, and this was like love at first sight. No, it was love at first sight. And look, the other card here, can't make it up. It's engagement. Anybody who's jealous and tries to get in the middle of it, move, bitch. Get out the way, bitch. Move. Last shuffle. Engagement. How lovely. It just says, let your friends help you. See, in general, yeah, but with this situation, abso-fucking-lutely not. Mm-mm. Nope. I would use this card as think for your damn self. Because your friends chirped too much in the fucking ear. Unrequited love. Okay. It's right here. This talks about, hey, Taurus feminine, you have no fucking love for your karmic. And the Taurus masculine, you have no fucking love for your karmic either. Pissed, of course. Who cares? Says keep an open mind because your soulmate, y'all have changed, but for the better, and it's like having to get to know each other over again. Currently in separation, yes. But look, after separation, I shit you not, you've got reconciliation. Pay attention to the red flags. The feminines, it's, I don't know how many times I can say this, but for the feminines, when you met that karmic feminine and that little social circle she hung out with, you knew something was off and that she didn't mean well, okay? So you never became close friends with her and crap. You were nice, and I mean, you'd be cordial if you would run into each other, but y'all were not best friends or anything like that. But I don't think the masculine caught on to that, unfortunately, until way, way later in the game when y'all separated. Because masculine's been on the warpath of, get the fuck out of my life. You helped destroy the relationship and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And the feminine also had a very bad feeling when it came to their karmic. At first, they didn't because they were vulnerable. And they were definitely a wolf in sheep's clothing. But as the relationship continued, the more abusive it got. Stay optimistic about your love life. That goes for both the masculine and feminine. Because, I mean, look, reconciliation and shit. But the feminines were really, really hanging on by a thread. You're gonna trust, okay? Your relationship is gonna take trust because of all the shit that's happened. Both of you had to learn to love yourself first. Because you can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself first. It's like saying, from one heroin addict to another heroin addict, oh, I can help save you. Bitch, you got a fucking needle right there in your arm, too. Wow. Again, no, it is safe for you to love. Masculine has been heartbroken many, many, many times. Just doesn't talk about it and doesn't show it. And keeps it in the back of his mind. That's why he's always been on guard. But look, reconciliation very soon. Y'all are going on a retreat, a vacation. How nice. And express your love right here. Past life relationship. Y'all have known each other in the past. This is true love. True love. Look, what was it? Chemistry? That chemistry card kept coming out. Got passion now. And attraction. This is more for the ladies out there. Like you're more attractive when you learn to just enjoy the present moment and you're not thinking about what needs to be done all the time or thinking about the constant future. Unfortunately, their finances and career have been fucked. That's not your fault. And in the beginning here, give relationship a chance because you're having to relearn again. But you're gonna love the shit you're learning about your partner. Once again, let go of the control issues. Oh, this is the one. Y'all are having children in the future. Yep. I'm seeing it like in, I don't know, 2 to 3 years, maybe four. Because I know moving in together, it's working on the health and shit, and then, all the planning for wedding and crap. And if anybody here has kids with their karmic, you're gonna win full custody. And as these kids get older and they ask about the other parent, you know, just be fucking honest. They're gonna learn sooner or later. Both of you guys deserve love and, make the effort. It's a two-way street, yo. New love and new chapter of love here. Definitely heart-to-heart conversations because, like in the tarot, there's more betrayal that the masculine needs to own up to. That's gonna be part of the heart-to-heart conversations, and the feminine's gotta speak her mind too. Goes both ways. And of course, it's always worth the wait because this karmic feminine, the masculine has to close out this karmic cycle with the karmic feminine. Pain in the fucking ass. But soulmate, this is beautiful. Mm, okay. Anyways, love you, Taurus. Hope you enjoyed this and it was accurate.